Hey guys, I just wanted to go over a couple like tricks and tips for this week, as well as a couple hints to get some points. Well, not back from last week, but just not to miss the same problems again from last week, as well as just I don't know some little announcements. I guess they're not really announcements. I don't know what to call them. Anyway, so the first has to do with scheduling appointments. My schedule goes very quickly. I post about 35 to 40 hours each week. They're up for the entire semester right now, so if you want to sign up, just go sign up. But this is my schedule for this week, so all the red are appointments that were taken. Granted, it's Thursday when I'm making this video, so also some more is on. But the week after that is already full, and hopefully it works. And then the week after that, so week after Thanksgiving, is also already almost full. So I guess my purpose of saying this is if you're going to sign up well in advance, because my schedule does fill up quickly. And please don't text me and be like, hey, I need an appointment tomorrow, because once my schedule is full, there's not a lot I can do with it. I can't add extra hours because I'm only allowed to work 40 hours a week. Otherwise, I just add them in. But it also I feel bad when I say no. So you could just plan ahead, try to get in. If you do text me, I can try to fit you in. Or if you don't know how to schedule an appointment, also feel free to text or email me. I can help you with that. But I just wanted to let you know, they do fill up fast. So I feel bad when I can't get you guys in. So please try to plan ahead. The next one is just things that were commonly missed from last week. So the first one was the occipital frontalis. There's a lot of questions missed on this one. Just because there is a drop-down menu. So the occipital frontalis is made up of 3 different muscles. So there's the frontalis, the occipitalis, and the epicranial aponeurosis. So the frontalis is in the front on the frontal bone. The occipitalis is in the back on your occipital bone, and the epicranial aponeurosis, or the gala aponeurosis, is on the top up here. So with this one, a lot of questions would be name the specific muscle, and they would want the frontalis or the occipitalis or the epicranial aponeurosis. But people would put the occipital frontalis. So make sure when questions come up with this, you study what is being highlighted. If it's just the top but not the front and the back, then that's going to be your epicranial. Whereas with your occipitalis, just make sure it's just the back, just the front. So just pay attention to what's being highlighted and what's being asked. Some points were missed there. So super easy thing to get back, just to study that. The other thing that a lot of people miss points on was if you go down to the muscles that move the humerus, it says rotator cuff. Rotator cuff has a drop-down menu, and it has 4 muscles in it. A lot of people would see muscles that are in the rotator cuff and just put the rotator cuff. You need to put infraspinatus, subscapular, supraspinatus, and teres minor when you see those muscles. You have to be specific to get full points. So the nice thing about the rotator cuff is they're named after the structures that are on the scapula. So if you remember, we had if we had an infraspinous fossa, we had a subscapular fossa, and a supraspinous fossa. So these muscles are going to be in those areas. So if you look on this bone, right here we see this is the spine. Underneath the spine we have the infraspinatus. Above the spine we have the supraspinatus. And then on the front, maybe right here, so there's no spine, it's just that border, that is going to be your subscapularis. And then your teres minor is going to be under your infraspinatus. And then your teres major is bigger and underneath that. But I just wanted to point that out because a lot of points were missed on not using the drop-down menu there. Again, I posted some announcement last week. But if you go, so the medial pterygoid, this picture, they could also quiz you on the quiz, asking you that this is the stylohyoid and this is the digastric muscle. They don't show those under the digastric and the stylohyoid, but you do need to know them. This is a quiz question that they use. So make sure to study this picture as well and be able to name everything that you can. And then as for this week, We have some muscles of the abdominal wall. These are like simple, not necessarily simple, but people seem to miss points on them just for the fact that they spend so much time working on the muscles of the hand. And that by the time they get to the abdominal wall, it seems pretty simple, so they don't put as much work into it. But I just wanted to go over a couple hints. So the first is with the rectus abdominis. Rectus means straight in anatomy. So this muscle is straight. It goes straight from the sternum, clear, straight down to your pelvic area. So rectus abdominis. In the middle of your rectus abdominis, you have this line called the linea alba. Some people joke, like, it reminds them of Jessica Alba and her abs. If that helps you, then you can memorize that. But the hints I wanted to give you, so you have the external abdominal oblique. The external abdominal obliques, the fibers seem to run downwards. So they run down, whereas the internal abdominal oblique, they run upwards. So if your fibers look like they're running upwards, it's going to be your internal. If they look like they're going downwards, it's going to be your external abdominal obliques. And then lastly, there's the transverse abdominis. You can only see this one when you take off the front part of this guy. So if front part's not removed, it's probably not a transverse. So it's just on the back of your abs when you move them. Another thing is on the muscles of the vertebral column, you have muscles called the sacrospinalis. You have 3 of them. Oops, let me drop down. So you have the iliocostalis, the longissimus, and the spinalis. You do need to know all 3 of them. There's like a saying that says, I like sports. So it just goes in order and helps you remember those. And then again, I already have a video posted on the hand, so let me know if that helps. But yeah, if you need anything else, let me know. And have a great week and good luck on your exams.